Hi friends. Okay, so today we're going to talk about the difference between Western medicine and Eastern medicine and how they're different and when you should use Western versus Eastern medicine. Okay, so I have a little post or a little thing here. And this, hopefully by the end of the video, you'll understand a little bit more of the difference. But Western medicine, they view the body as a machine, okay? So like a robot or like a TV set or like robotic, okay? It's a machine. It's a machine. And when a part of a machine breaks down, so let's say my liver stops working, when that part of that machine breaks down, their job is to fix only that one specific piece, like you would if you were fixing a machine. You know, if your car went down and a sensor went out, you would just take the sensor out and replace it with a new one and everything would be good to go, right? There'd be an absence of problem. So it says Western medicine is the absence of disease, functioning within normal perimeters. Okay, so long as you're functioning in normal perimeters, you're good to go, you're healthy. Their outlook on medicine is war on disease, with doctors as general, disease is an enemy, and patient as occupied territory. The goal is to eradicate symptoms and maximize your performance, okay? So like I said, if I have a liver issue, they're going to take that, I'm going to describe my situation. They're going to say you have liver problems. They're going to give me a prescription. They're going to send me home. And that's going to be their care for me because they see the liver as one specific issue, one specific problem, and taking care of the liver. So with Western medicine, it's a little bit different. Or I like to call it, or did I say Western? With Eastern medicine, excuse me. With Eastern medicine, it is different. And I like to call Eastern medicine holistic medicine, and I'll tell you why. So Eastern medicine, they view the body as a garden, okay? So health is integrity, adaptability, and continuity. So health for Western medicine is the absence of disease, but health for Eastern medicine or holistic medicine is integrity, adaptability, and continuity. So it's basically well-being overall, okay? Their outlook of medicine is to cultivate health with doctor and patient in partnership to improve ecological conditions. The goal is to enhance self-regularity and self-capacity. Okay, that's kind of big words, but basically their goal is so that you find health and you find wellness. Okay, the absence of disease is not good enough for them. They want more than that. Okay. Neither are good or bad. I am not here, just a heads up, I'm not here to bash on Western medicine or Eastern medicine. They both have their place. And I'm going to tell you my opinion. You can form your own opinions, but this is what I've learned, okay? So for me, I call it holistic medicine because I view Eastern medicine a little bit differently. So instead of having a machine or a sensor or a car part that we replace or we put back together or we just have to improve and then we're good to go, I view Eastern medicine, or I view medicine in general in my life in a more Eastern or holistic sense. And what that means for me is that I want to experience wholeness, okay? So when I'm saying holistic, you can use that word whole to understand Eastern medicine. So whole being W-H-O-L-E, holistic, okay? So holistic. So, and then I like to also say we're using the whole in order to create health. Okay, so when we're doing holistic medicine, we are looking at the emotional body, the physical body, the mental body, the spirit body, or the energy. We're looking at everything that consists of you, and then we are, because our body is a garden, we are asking ourselves, what is the root of the problem? Okay, so if our liver goes out, if you go see a holistic medicine doctor, they're going to say, okay, what's the root of your issue? Is it emotional based? Is it physical based? Is it mental based? Do you have a belief system or trapped emotions? Or do we need to prescribe something to you? And they're going to go about taking care of you and proceeding with your treatment in a holistic version, looking at your whole self and the body as a whole, every single body, not just one body, not just the physical body. So when we're working with holistic medicine, we're working with a couple of different things, okay? And we're looking for the root of the issue because our body is a garden. Whereas with Western medicine, we are working with machine. We're thinking body is a machine, body is broken, treat the machine, and everything will go back to normal. I personally do not use Western medicine for preventative care. Okay, I'm going to say that again. Preventative care, no Western medicine for me. What that basically means is anytime I want to prevent disease or anytime I want to prevent ailment, I am not going to be using Western medicine techniques, because from my experience, what I've learned is you go into a doctor's office, you say, I want to, I have my annual checkup. They're going to write you a prescription. They're going to tell you to do something. And from my experience, the more prescriptions they write, the sicker I got. I didn't feel good. And so for me, what I've learned and what I continue to learn is that the best form of holistic care for me is holistic based. Let me see. I was gonna say one more thing. Let me think. When we're looking for the root of the problem, that's why we always say we're gonna dig deeper. We're gonna dig deeper. That's because your body is a garden. So if we think of that analogy of our body as a garden, we think of the body, or we think of Eastern medicine as being holistic. We think of digging deeper to finding the root of the problem. That's all holistic medicine based, okay? Preventative care doesn't work for me. I don't like preventative care. But when do you use Western medicine? And when am I like, thank you, God, for the Western medicine. I'm so appreciative and I love you. Western medicine is great, wonderful when it comes to trauma care and when it comes to needing immediate treatment, okay? Be that I need a surgery or I need a prescription to get out of pain, like ibuprofen even could be Western medicine. I consider that Western medicine. Or anytime you're trying to stop pain and stop immediate trauma or stop extreme malfunction. Like if you're going into surgery, if you're getting a prescription for pain tolerance or that kind of stuff. If you're trying to prevent trauma, it's a great idea, because in my head, you cannot go deeper into, now tell me the emotional root of why you broke your arm when you're screaming because you just broke your arm. No, you gotta take care of that first. And that is where I love Western medicine. That is where I think Western medicine is fantastic. That is where I totally am totally love as Western medicine, because heck, I don't think I could have got through all of my life without my Western medicine. I need my ibuprofen some days. Some days I can't do my job. Sometimes I can't go to school without taking ibuprofen, and that's not a bad thing. That's not a bad thing at all. So Western medicine is not good for preventative care. If I'm going to prevent disease or illness, I'm going to use holistic based care. If I'm going to prevent trauma, I am going to use Western based care. Both of them have their place, both of them work in my life, and I don't discriminate on either of them. But when it comes to emotional and mental health, I'm going to go holistic any day of the week, because I don't love Western medicine when it comes to emotional work. I just don't. That would be considered therapy or psychology, and I don't find that helpful for me. I'm so grateful if it has helped you in your life, and I'm not discrediting your experience, but for me, I don't like it. So holistic medicine is energy work, and holistic medicine is herbs and vitamins and minerals and all of that stuff, instead of prescriptions and medications and therapy and psychology and all the other things that I've done in my past that I did not feel like worked for me. So hopefully this helps you understand the difference between Western and Eastern medicine and how they kind of work together in my life and how they could probably work in your life. I'm going to be uploading this soon, and I hope that this helps.